A grandmother offered to host her granddaughter's birthday party. By the end of the afternoon, she had told a grown adult to stop crying, sent her out to the car, and somehow become the villain of the family group chat. Welcome back to Liminal Chapters. Today's story is inspired by a post from r/AmItheAsshole. Names and identifying details have been changed. Some cry to take the room. Some stopped offering it. My daughter-in-law, let's call her Megan, is, to put it lightly, a very sensitive soul. She ends up in tears at basically any pushback or even a slightly rude remark. It can be extremely frustrating because anything you bring up ends with her crying and you looking like a huge jerk. One example. She has a habit of not taking her shoes off when she goes into people's homes. And about a year ago, she was tracking mud into my house. So I told her to take her shoes off. She started crying because my tone was apparently too much. I didn't yell or anything. My daughter was there and agreed I wasn't being mean. I'd just told her to take her shoes off. It was a whole thing, and my son gave me a whole lecture about how I can't say things like that. I'd told her to take her shoes off. She also isn't a quiet crier. It's loud, and everyone notices the moment it starts. Then the whole room has to comfort her, and you're the jerk for making her cry. There are more examples of this, and the whole family has had to deal with it. The issue this weekend was a get-together for my other daughter-in-law's daughter's birthday. The birthday was going well, lots of young kids around. One of the kids, he's 4, almost 5, can be rude. His parents are working on it. He doesn't have a filter. During the event, while she was helping pass out the food, he called her fat. The parents grabbed him and she started crying. It was getting loud, so I pulled her off to the side and told her to stop crying. I didn't want her to cause a scene at a 7-year-old's birthday, and I told her it was a little kid's remark and not to come out of the room unless she was composed. She ended up going to the car and didn't come back to the party. My son and I got into an argument. My point is, she's a grown adult, crying over a 4-year-old saying something mean. He's telling me to apologize, but at this point I am not. The verdict. The grandmother may have been blunt, but a kid's birthday is not the place for an adult meltdown over a 4-year-old's comment. The party deserved to keep going. If anyone protected the 7-year-old's day, it was her, not the parents who had to apologize on behalf of an adult. Sometimes blunt is the kindness. I want to hear from you on this one. Was Grandma out of line for telling a grown adult to compose herself, or was she the only one in the room actually thinking about the kid? Thanks for listening. Follow or subscribe so you don't miss the next one.